Right now, we're going to speak on the black community and the word square. There's been a lot of controversy between, especially with the Russell Wilson Sierra situation. I remember, what's his name on the I Am Athlete podcast, Channing, or what's his name?
Channing, yeah.
Something, yeah, he spoke on it and was saying, basically, Russ is a square. He would have never got Sierra if he didn't have money, and Clouden was an NFL star. And he's partly right, but I wanted to bring light to that because that's something we have to stop throwing around in the black community. We've made things cool that's not cool. Being a square, I mean, what is it? It's just like when people say, "Oh, you're talking white." Like, what is that?
Yeah, I thought I was supposed to learn English.
Yeah, because you enunciate, you pronounce your words, you don't say things with a slang. They'll say a certain way. But as a black people, we have to stop thinking like that. We have to stop putting people in the box. We have to stop expecting them to be everybody to be like each other. We have to accept different forms of life. Everybody isn't going to be hip hop. Everybody is going to be the dude, who wants to be down or whatever it is, like you expect everybody's, walking life. But also, I think, because to me, in our culture, women set the culture. And I don't believe being a square came from men. Because I see men all the time, seeing people do their thing, and it's like, that's you because this is me.
Yeah.
It's really, and as a man, I was having a debate with women because as a man, I've seen it. Where women will pass you up because you don't talk a certain way, you don't walk a certain way, you don't dress a certain way. It's like they're like, he's not hood enough. I love me a little thug. No, yeah.
Sierra said it to herself.
Come on now.
She had to change her ways, and I don't even understand why people will even, It's funny that he's square. We all made jokes and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But square was a condition that was created like at a time where we didn't even know who we were, you know what I'm saying? So like, I remember growing up being called a square, calling people a square. And it's like, well, actually in life, square stuff is the cool stuff because it got you everything you desire.
It's less stressful.
Without risking your life like a lot of people had to do, growing up. So it was kind of a condition that was put into us. And for him to say that, it was true.
It was true,
but it was timing and it was delivery. But Sierra has a track record. We're not going off of angelic, didn't have kids before, wasn't with the, different men of calibers and certain statuses. She comes from, rappers. She liked this lifestyle and this and that. She's from Atlanta. So, it's not forget. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, Future, 50 Cent. So the list goes on.
Okay, then. So it's kind of like people are forgetting to put that with her instead of just saying, oh, well, she just found what she wanted. Like, no, she figured out what she wanted. Yeah. We have to grow and go through things. She had the opportunity and the blessing to have a failed, whatever you want to call it, relationship, whatever it was, it got her to where she is. Yeah. She's happy, and it's beautiful to see. But people are confusing that with what's real. Like, at a point in time, she didn't like squares. She didn't like dudes of certain tastes, of certain walks of life. This is what she wanted. This is what she wanted after. This is what made her happy. And so I want people to stop doing that and forgetting what brings you to a certain point. Because we all try to talk about the now without talking about how do we get here?
The journey, yeah.
How do we get to this point? So, I mean, Recipe Square is a box of Apple Jacks, but it's just that he's doing something that is great for black men to see, black families to see. So you can't be mad at a man that's having a lot of progress and making a lot of headway in a time where, we breaking these stereotypical boundaries of black men aren't fathers, black men don't get married to black women. He actually left a white woman for a black woman. So he's done broke some history already. This history is just the opposite of what we want, him leaving Seattle and all this other stuff. But as far as him being a square, that's who he's been since day one.
Yeah, he's a cornball.
We start talking about how him dressing cool. Okay then, that's
right.
No,
he's broke.
He could be a cornball, but that's what I'm saying. That's who he was. But we start talking about him when he start throwing in the leather jackets and the designer and all that. Everybody's like, oh man, this guy, man, here he goes.
Black coochie.
What?
Huh? What'd you say, buddy? Nah, seriously. But see, that's the issue and I just wanted to address that because that's the issue in our community. That's one of the reasons why Will Smith got on stage and smacked Chris Rock. He's been emasculated. Seriously. No, like, you live in a house where Jada's celebrating a dead fool's birthday every year? I'm your husband. Like, let this fool rest in peace. So, because Jada wants that thug, and she married Will Smith, half a billion, most bankable actor in history. And you're fantasizing over a man who's gone. who's been gone and who had a girlfriend when he died. It wasn't even you. Like, it's insane, but that goes to show you.
No, Jada's a bald head nut, dog.
No,
she just said he didn't need to come protect me. I'm not a woman that needs protected. Boy, if you don't take her to a space in order to date and kick her off that motherfucker.
Boy, if I see Jada, I'll give her a noogie.
A fucking noogie.
I'll put her in a headlock.
Fucking fresh cut the back of that neck. Jada, you be out here bad, bro. You know my nigga Will so bad.
But that's the president. Like that's like I was saying, men don't create that narrative. That's women who have passed. Like I know suitable. Like women say, there's no men out here. There's suitable men. I know scholars, graduates who make 5 to 6 digits a year, who have good core family values, who can't get a woman because his pants are too tight, or he wears glasses, or he doesn't go out and kick it, or he might listen to David and Matthew Band, like
he don't drink, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
so that's just another part of the perception that you have to dress a certain way, walk a certain way, talk a certain way, so. Yes.
Dog, shut up. Jada, listen, man. Will's not gonna do it. You leave, Jada. Just go. Will needs to be free. Big Unk's drowning. He's looking up like,
no, that's why he got on stage. He
thought he helped you out. Now you're gonna tell this man you didn't need saving.
Yeah, and you looking at him because everybody's laughing at that knucklehead. Girl.
Give you a noogie out this world.
He's blessed he was slapping Kiss Rock because anybody else would have, he would have turned around. He turned around like he was 007 walking away.
He would have got a Sparta kick to the back
off stage. This is Sparta!
Will would have been done.
Excuse me.